This is my menu for tomorrow, Wednesday, March 11th, 2020. This is it. This is all I'm allowed to eat.
So stoked we are getting done. Bags packed, so we're on the run today.
Well, hello, Whirlwind family. It's been a while, hasn't it? So what I mean by been a while is I haven't done an at-home vlog or day in the life vlog in a very long time, like over a year. So I thought I would do a quick update on everyone. So I guess you saw the very beginning when I showed you what my meals are going to be tomorrow. So I guess the top news is that I'm getting ready to have surgery. I've actually posted the whole thing, the explanation of everything on my personal channel, The Mouse Diva. And I realized that I never posted anything to let you guys know because I've had a few people on Instagram that follow us there, and it's like, well, what's going on? So long story short, there is a very large mass in my abdomen that has pushed my GI tract. It's displaced it, it's pushed it up. The mass is larger than a cantaloupe, but not in the shape of the cantaloupe. It's basically filling in all the available space in my abdomen, and that's why it's pushed everything up. So that has to come out. That surgery is Thursday, March 12th, 2020. So I'm starting to prepare for that, sort of. Just trying to get everything in order because I know it's going to be a long recovery period because of the type of surgery. It's going to be a long hospital stay, 4 to 5 nights, which those of you that have been with us for a while know that 3 years ago I had surgery and I was out of the hospital in 3 nights, but they're anticipating this one to be longer. So Lakeland and I had just got back from a Walt Disney World trip, and I haven't even totally unpacked from that, and I need to be packing for the hospital. So I really have lots that I need to get done, and just never seems to be enough time, does it? So speaking of Lakeland, the latest on him is he's over 6'1". It's incredible how much that child has grown. You know, going to Disney World, he's now realized that people with long legs have a problem in some of the ride vehicles now, where his legs just are so long they're buttoned up against the ride vehicles, and sometimes can actually be uncomfortable. He's just grown a lot in the last year. He's also got into 3D printing. Actually, him and Andrew both have. Now, Andrew is away at school, so he actually has a 3D printer at school that he's working with. Lakeland actually went and bought his own and has been making some amazing things with that. And actually, I think the 3D printer that Lakeland has is pretty much the one that Andrew is using at school also. Speaking of school, Skylin, oh my gosh, so much going on with Skylin. Of course, she is a lacrosse player for her school. She's actually, she's a starter, guys, like a freshman starter on a college team, which is really, really cool. She is playing awesomely. She is a defender, so she doesn't really get the opportunity to score, but she is stealing the ball from the other team. She's making them drop the ball. She's keeping them from scoring. She's just been a great asset to the team, and you know, we're really, really proud of her for that. Also, she is now a sorority girl. She is a Tri Delta. Sometimes she says, don't say it like that. It's oh crud, what did she say? Tri-Del? I think she says Tri-Del. It's Delta, Delta, Delta that she tells me not to say. She says it's Tri-Del. I think I got it right that time. You know, us parents just don't get all the lingo, right? Langley has now, you know, really entered the grown-up world, and she has went out. She had a newer vehicle, you know, had co-signer, but recently she went out and bought a new vehicle. Got the loan herself, so she is the only one. You know, there's not a co-signer. You know, she's done this all on her own, which is kind of you know, kind of a rite of passage into adulthood. Nothing really new with Tom. He just works and goes places with me, I guess. There's really nothing new to tell about him. Caroline is also away at school, and she is getting ready to spend her spring break doing a lot of pet sitting, because the college that she is at, they actually allow pets in the dorms and in the apartments. So she has quite a few there, and she's taken in more during spring break while other people go off to family or vacations or whatever. And then she'll be doing some lifeguarding during that spring break. Also, Skyline doesn't get a spring break because of lacrosse. They actually travel during spring break to other states to play games. And Langley, she's just part-time, so she doesn't necessarily get a spring break because she she goes to school part-time, but she just basically works full-time, so she doesn't necessarily get a spring break. And then Andrew will be coming home for spring break. All of y'all that had followed during Disney's like vet times at the vet, he gets ear infections quite like 2 or 3 times a year, like really bad ear infections, and it ends up messing up his eyes. And y'all maybe seen that on videos or on Instagram, because he will rub up against furniture, you know, because his ears itch, and then he basically starts to kind of pull out, doing that rub, and pulls out his like third eyelid. So yeah, it can kind of look really gross sometimes. But other than that, he's doing fine. He's recovered from the latest ear infection, and he's just the spoiled dog that he is. Let's see. Hey, Skyline, tell everybody hi.
Hi.
So as I was filming this, guys, Skyline FaceTimed me. Okay, since I was just talking to Skyline, now I forgot where I was. I think the next thing I was going to say was the remodel, because I had posted something about us wanting to remodel our, well, finish the unfinished attic. That is actually going to be put on hold right now because of, I mean, honestly, all the medical bills. There was a lot of tests, CAT scans, different blood work, ultrasounds, MRI, so lots of tests that and doctor's appointments that were going on before, you know, I've even had the surgery. So that's on hold for now, but the idea is still in our head. It's still something that we look forward to doing and hoping to do. It's just going to have to be put on the back burner until the medical bills are paid. Life, huh? Adult life, right? Hashtag adult life. So right now, every single one of my kids are going, "Oh, Mom, don't say that." Don't say what? Don't say hashtag anything. I thought that was the cool thing. I thought that's what you're supposed to do. But the last time I said that, all my kids got on me. So I hope that things are going wonderful in your life. Thank you for being part of the Life's a Whirlwind family. If not, hit that subscribe button, because we put up a variety of basically a lot of traveling and different activities that we do, or the type of vlogs that we put up there. Hit that bell notification button so you know when we upload. I will try to keep everyone updated on the surgery and my recovery by Instagram, so follow us on Life's a Whirlwind. If you're not on Instagram, I will be putting another vlog up when I get home from the hospital. I'm not sure how in detail it's going to be The last one that I put up, my surgery, was pretty much very detailed. We had the camera in the hospital. We had the camera in the room before I went back, them giving me the IV, all things like that. Ended up later, Tom, security came up to Tom after I had been taken back because he was doing like an update, but he was doing it like in a waiting area. And evidently people didn't realize that like he's talking to the camera himself and not pointing the camera out. But security did approach him. This is a larger hospital than the one I was in before, so I'm guessing security is going to be even a little tighter than it was, so we probably won't be putting as we won't be doing any vlogging until I actually get admitted and into the privacy of my own room at the hospital. So I don't know how much we're actually going, like I said, going to be vlogging. Now I'm just rambling. But anyway, so subscribe if you want to see those updates. And until the next vlog.